So that was Leslie Riddle performing just solo guitar. So Stash, tell me what you're hearing in Leslie Riddle's playing there.
Well, I'm hearing some nice guitar playing, hearing some nice singing. I hadn't really heard Leslie Riddle much before, but what I enjoy is how he's hitting the high notes and singing them at the same time. But in terms of connection to flat pick guitar, I wouldn't say it's obvious in the way that he's playing and singing. It's almost more like a Reverend Gary Davis thing or something.
Yeah, and what's interesting is right before, just a couple hours ago, as I was looking over the list, I kind of noticed that the first part of this list is it's not really flat picking. It's people doing the thumb and the finger picking, sometimes with a pick, sometimes without, but it's really establishing the kind of the rhythmic structures, early on. And it's really not until we get to kind of Doc Watson and him beginning to play fiddle tunes that the flat picking starts to emerge.
Yeah.
And so when we were originally kind of developing the show, I thought, well, this is important to talk about the development of this rhythmic thing that's building this foundation, and then the guitar's role in that before it starts to emerge as a lead instrument, so to speak. And so I think that's part of this evolution that we're going to see as we go through these cuts, is the way that the melody starts getting built in. Now, one of the things I read is that, and I hadn't thought about this before, but one of the things that Mother Maybelle Carter took from Leslie Riddle was playing the melody lines on the bass strings instead of on a higher string. And where the bass lines begin to develop a melodic kind of thing, and so that's kind of interesting that it's coming from that direction. So our next cut is Mother Maybelle Carter, and this is a song that I guess is one of the great classics of all time, and one of those songs that when you're first learning folk and bluegrass, you almost inevitably come across Wildwood Flower.